Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Eden, that's correct. We're over 200 Eden tokens, that's pretty crazy. Alright, we start with Kamikaze, 2 HP, Curse of the Labyrinth. Okay. All is forgiven. I'll admit, I have crazy good Eden luck sometimes. This is Kamikaze Sacred Heart, so all we have to do is not use Kamikaze unless we want to. 2 VBK, 2 T6Z. In case you're wondering, we have a strength card as well, that's kind of cool. But in case you're wondering, did we start with 2 bombs? That's kind of wild. To finish my earlier sentence, in case you were wondering, Eden Seeds are now seeded. I love this haircut, though. So if you want to play with the exact same items that I have, you absolutely are entitled to do so. This is the second time in like 3 Eden runs that I've started with Sacred Heart. So I'm feeling amazing about the fact that we have Sacred Heart, and we can get Sacred Heart and deal with the Devil Precedent, which is something that very rarely has the opportunity to happen. So I'm very excited about that. The Lard pickup is huge from a damage standpoint as well, and I honestly don't think it slows us down. So all we need to do to really put ourselves so far ahead of the 8 ball that it could almost be a 1-run after the first floor here is not take damage. Ever. No, if we can not take damage, like, on this floor, get our deal with the devil, get a good high damage item, we're so set. Because we already have a good high damage item, but the more that we can stack up together, the more we stack up together, the happier we'll be. So we're making a conscious effort to kind of get towards the terminals here, so we can hopefully find our boss room, our second item room, which we thankfully don't need a key to access. Money's good. If we get a key, we will go back to what is presumably there, the shop, so we can buy a Spirit Heart. But we found our boss room, and we found a Tinted Rock right next to it. I should not have gotten so close. This could be our second secret room as well. Was not, but we got a Spirit Heart. This is an exceptionally good situation, especially considering we're on the basement. So, Duke of Flies should be super easy. We may or may not use our Strength card, because we actually did get a really incredible use of our Strength card on the last run, allowing us to pick up Mom's Knife in a situation where we otherwise would have been unable to. So, I'll save the Strength card because it could end up having a gargantuan increase in our effectiveness on these deals with the devil. Plus, I was figuring, you know, Monstro's Law is in full effect. If I'm fighting 2 Monstros, it seems to show up a lot now, like either 2 Monstros or the Darker Monstro, neither of which really strike me as difficult. 2 Monstros a little bit more difficult than the 1 Monstro variations, but not by much. Still one of the easier boss layouts you can get here. And a couple of speed upgrades, not the biggest gets for us, but this is potentially important. I think we take Goat Head for the guaranteed deals with the devil. We take Book of Sin to get rid of Kamikaze. And then we leave. And we're very fast. We didn't necessarily get those damage upgrades, but the Goat Head is going to give us the ability to get 100% of deals with the devil in the future, except for, obviously, the Cathedral and the chest. We'll have to get Joker cards for those ones. I kid a little bit. It's pretty unlikely to happen. But anyway, it's a really good drop for us. That's all I'm trying to get at. We might actually be able to get all the pots on this room. I think we're going to get all the pots. That's kind of crazy. No more Tinted Rocks, unfortunately, but that's okay. The Book of Sin pickup is not amazing, but it is, you know, basically I was like, we have to get Deal with the Devil Precedent, especially to make Goat Head better. What Deal with the Devil are we going to take? It's either this or the Necronomicon. That was a pretty easy decision in my book. Now, please tell me I didn't throw a chance to maybe pick up a Book of Revelations. I would still be excited to get a Book of Revelations. It would be better than Book of Sin, in my opinion, but it would be a little frustrating because it would mean that I could have had the chance at possibly getting a 4th level Meat Boy. Very, like, possibly. On the outside, chance of likely, but still. This is shaping up to be a potentially, like, staggeringly great Eden run. Now, I do recognize... Wow, so good. I do recognize that the last Eden run I had where I had Sacred Heart, I did die. That's on me. That's a cautionary tale that hopefully will inform me here as I make decisions that will improve my chances in all likelihood. Anyway, let's get that, you know, lawyerese out of here. And hopefully we'll be able to pick up a secret room, although I doubt it. Might as well look for the bombs, though we're only 4 minutes deep on this room. I am going to use the black heart that we got from Book of Sin to crack open this curse room, maybe get a guppy item, or who knows. That beats Book of Sin for sure. You know what? I just realized we definitely did not have to take Book of Sin to keep a deal with the devil precedent. Taking Goat Head just gives us the deal with the devil precedent. You freaking idiot. But this is pretty good. Better use probably for Book of Sin than for Guppy's Head, but that's okay. We got one of the Guppy items. We traded away one more HP than was necessary to make it happen. Shit happens, basically. I am not going to use our key to enter the shop, because we don't have quite enough money. Traded a bomb for a key effectively there. I'm just going to head down to the next floor, and I'm feeling extremely good about this. I would be surprised if this run goes sour, but if it does, the way that it will go sour is by not getting HP on the next few floors and taking too many deals with the devil. Can happen. Has happened many times before in the past. Figured we just pop down this judgment card. And let's be like ultimate badasses. We'll play this judgment like while we're fighting on this room. Just so he knows. It's like, judgment, don't fuck with me, alright? You fuck with me, you're gonna find yourself in a world of hurt, mon frere. Oh, that was a little scary. You got something? Dinner. That's an HP upgrade. That was only 6 cents as well. It was pretty good. Plus, we get to keep our strength card, which again, the strength card could make the difference between being able to take an important 2-heart deal with the devil or not being able to take an important 2-heart deal with the devil. Not immediately, but at some point in the future. I hate Curse of the Blind when deals with the devil are likely to show up. Shit happens, though. You're going to explode and probably... Oh, you did not... Oh, because you were creating the creep. Right, got it confused. Please shoot some bullets at me. Exactly what I wanted, with the exception of us taking damage in the process. Ace of Spades is pretty solid. We might as well, with the golden key, go in here. I don't really care about keeping stuff like, you know, getting a Spirit Heart and keeping ourselves alive here, but maybe a shop item for 7 cents, that's something I can get behind. We'll probably get 2 more cents over the course of this floor. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Fly's doing a lot of damage, and of course the Guppy Dream is alive. Look, I know that people are sick and tired of seeing Guppy every single run. You're definitely sick and tired of me saying that we have to become Guppy every single run when we get the opportunity to do so, because it's just the state of the game right now. After doing so many runs, you know, we've gone through periods where Guppy has shown up a lot, periods where Guppy has shown up not so much. I'm of the opinion that people were initially right in their assessment, and Guppy, in my opinion, probably shows up a little bit too often. I would love... matchbook's okay. I would love if they would make it so that more non-Guppy items... Oh, this is... On Curse of the Blind, you actually... It's okay to be fighting Krampus, especially if we get Lump of Coal. That's awesome. Otherwise, it's okay. But we know what we're getting into. We're not going to accidentally pick up soy milk or something. Not that we could anyway, but... I think my ideal way to make Guppy show up less often is just to make red chests spawn other deals with the devil. Like, put more deal with the devil items in the red chest pool, because it's just like... If you get a red chest item, it's like a 90% chance to be Guppy. And if you get enough red chests over the course of the run, which, you know, left hand shows up all the time, curse rooms, boss trap rooms, it's just, it shows up too much. Give yourself the chance to get, like, you know, Contract from Below in those or something like that, which is also great. It wouldn't necessarily make the game harder, but it would make it so Guppy shows up less often. The Hierophant card was great. My Little Unicorn is not. At least not for us in our current situation. So we'll be doing just a little bit more exploration to see if there is a curse room, because again, it's the meta. Gotta see if we can maybe find the Guppy items in here, and we have the HP necessary to not really have to worry about it too much. Let us, well, that could be a secret room. In fact, it's very likely to be a secret room, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's buy our 7-cent item in here. We could buy a Spirit Heart as well, but I'd rather just save our money for the chance to maybe get an arcade on the next floor. And the 7-cent item was BFF. This doesn't help us out right now, but I'm sure there's going to be a contingent of people out there that are very happy about it. That is not our secret room. That's okay, by the way. Let's move along. Next floor, deal with the devil. We've already paid our Krampus tax. Maybe get some more Guppy items. Let's check out our curse room right off the bat, right? This is where I would really like to get a Spirit Heart. That's okay. That's alright. Just spiders, shit happens. I'll even check out our double key room. I'm not worried. That is a lot of money, which at the very least will make it possible for us to go to our shop, pick up a key, and then go to our item room, hopefully, with the added ability to maybe pick up an item in the process. Either way, though, still a great run. Dagaz rune purges our curse. Still keeping the strength card, again, for the off chance that this ends up being important for us. Very casual Eden run, though. I mean, how could it not be when we start with Sacred Heart? But I'm extremely, extremely lucky to be in this situation, and I'm going to try not to blow it, but my definition of not blowing it is a little different. You know, I'm probably still going to take, like, every available deal with the devil as long as we have the HP for it. Tends to be a good decision. Sometimes can screw you, though. Hopefully an arcade on this... Hopefully an arcade on this floor so we can end up getting to that boss trap room. Certainly no secret room close by. Well, easy room. I don't even know if we lost any flies in the process. Rotten Baby. All right, it's going to help us generate even more flies as well. Great item. Remember when I thought Rotten Baby sucked? It took, like, those challenge runs in the challenges that are built into the game, not in, like, cheat engine or anything like that. But it... Oh, Hermit card could be good for boss rush. Are we going to get rid of the Strength Dream to take a free item from boss rush? I think that's more likely to be meaningful and relevant. Anyway, it took actually being on those runs where, like, we couldn't shoot until I was like, you know what? Rotten Baby's actually awesome. And it is. I was just being silly about it. 7 bombs. Chase me down. Ooh, not like that. There we go. That's more along the lines of what I was hoping for. I'll give you another bomb to sort you right out. Flies are... One of the reasons Carrion Queen is kind of tricky as a boss is because the flies are meaningless. They very rarely choose to attack the proper section of the body. That time they did. And you can't really get the volume plays with the flies that you normally get, you know, getting a lot of them. We lost some HP there. Shit happens. We got a damage upgrade, along with some speed that is largely irrelevant. And, well, the good thing about this kind of room is that you get all the items for free. The bad thing is that you're not guaranteed any items, and that's pretty much where we're leaving this situation. So on the Catacombs 2, normally you'd like to be leaving this area by about 13:30. We're going to be leaving way, way before that, which is kind of excellent, and as close as we could probably conceivably come to a guarantee that we're going to have a really good crack at our boss rush room. So I'm thinking that, you know, that boss rush room, especially getting the item for free, that raises our chances. Goathead raises our chances because we get every single deal with the devil that shows up. They've been shitty so far, but we don't really need any other great ones in order to make this work for us. Might as well pop the Chariot card because we're taking Hermit with us. So I'm on the verge of calling this a one run. We're like one good drop away. Like one good series of events away from making it happen. So Red Candle is a good item, don't get me wrong. But I think we're just going to ignore it instead and save money for maybe the possibility of being able to buy 2 items on our next floor. We're going to be about 2 minutes ahead of the curve here, which is not so incredible that I'm really concerned about, you know, I'm really not concerned about taking as much time as possible. I'm phrasing this the most awkward way I possibly can. What I mean to say is that it still puts us up against the clock to some extent, but I'm content with our situation, and I'm feeling very, very likely that, you know, we're not going to take more than 5 minutes per floor here. And with the Hermit card, it doesn't really matter. If we go to our boss room right away, we can still come back and do the other rooms, so we don't end up missing anything in the process. So it's good. Happy we picked up growth hormones. Any damage upgrade you get is especially good. We probably do want to go with that. This is a little risky. Any damage upgrade you can get is especially important if you have something like Rotten Baby, which generates flies for you, or Guppy's Head, which generates flies for you, or your Guppy, which generates flies for you, or you fire Tears, because the damage upgrade makes your Tears do more damage. I'm not sure if most people were familiar with that concept, but that's probably the principal reason why they're important, but it does seem like almost every run now comes with some flies associated with it. Look, we're probably better off with Maggie's Faith than Ace of Spades. It's just my natural, well, not natural, my learned kind of bias against Red Hearts, since, you know, they ruin permanent Polaroid invincibility, and they ruin Horror Babylon state, but it is still important to have them, especially just as fuel for trading for deals with the devil, stuff like that. But in addition to all of that, we don't really have a better trinket to replace it with. Pyro's fine. If we can get Pyromaniac along with it, that's pretty much unlimited HP, and we can do whatever we want to do with our bombs. Do what we want with the bombs, man. I apologize for that, but I'll never stop. If you can't handle me in my Durst, you don't deserve me in my Frets. Again, some somewhat poor damage here, but ugh. Boss item here, not really what I'm looking for, but now, ugh. I'll have the crab juice. I think it doesn't really matter whether we have stars or hermit. And we're only at 1244 here, so we definitely want to go to our last rooms to hope that we can get to our shop. Looks like these rooms do join, so that's going to save me a little bit of time on the backtrack. Probably not likely to be relevant, but hey, it's all good. Now I'll finally, you know, bite the bullet and I'll buy some spirit hearts if we don't fight greed. More luck ups, the better. That's really good for us. I'll go back for that. That's really good for us, in particular, once we get to the chest. The ability to get more, excuse me? Oh, whoa! I lost track of that. The ability to get, more item drops from chests on the chest can actually be a really important thing when it comes to actually getting our overall chances of success as high as possible. It sounds kind of obvious, and probably is kind of obvious, but at the same time, it's a meaningful thing. Obvious makes your hamburgers a meaningful thing. That's one for all the Canadian fast food acolytes out there. Ah, man, the jar. No, thank you, sir. I will buy the pill just to see. All right. Might be useful. Is sort of useful. I don't know. We're gonna leave. We're leaving at about 14 minutes. It gives us tons of time. There's our second secret room. Eternal Heart? Tell you what, we'll play you until we get down to 15 cents. Come on. Champion. There's a seed for you. Claustro. I didn't know that one. Better than our rules card, apparently. More money. Not more than we put in, but that's okay. So we'll be leaving. And again, I don't think it really matters whether we keep the stars card or we keep the hermit card. Doesn't matter in the least to me. So now we have an Eternal Heart to protect. Our HP is not that good, but our damage is outstanding. And we can really take the time to put in our due diligence on this floor. So our secret room is not going to be there, and our secret room is not going to be here either. Now, we're not going to play our blood bank, but I will use 2 bombs to get a key, considering... A key and then some, considering how much other stuff we've got here. Shot speed upgrade. I think Maggie's Faith is more important than a shot speed upgrade. This worked out for us. We ended up picking up 1 extra black heart in the process. That's something. Excuse me? It's a bit of a weird trigger there, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going to be able to protect this Eternal Heart unless things go terribly wrong. Again, a bomb for a key is just a good trade here. Please don't break this. Just make a bridge. Thank you. I was just checking for another secret room to possibly be adjacent there. In hindsight, securing that key was probably more important, but whatever. Sneak our way through this terrible maze of disaster here and take a hit in the process. That's all right. Shit happens. We don't need to rush. I'm rushing. I don't need to rush. I'll put this up just because, you know, I watch other people play Isaac, and maybe it's just me, but I always get frustrated when I don't know what time it is. Maybe I'm not a speedrunner at all. I am not a rapper, but I am one of those people who does, you know, like to see the state of the run and see if boss rush is a possibility. So I'll keep this up for now, at least. We don't need Crack the Sky. I will throw down a Judgment. That might be worth playing, actually. And if we play that, we can also get the advantage out of playing our blood bank. So why did I use a key to go to the item room, by the way? Who knows? Maybe it would have made our boss room a lot easier if we'd picked up like a magic mushroom or something in there. Just to save a key? It's not that big of a deal. And we have enough keys anyway. Alright, so this is the moment of truth for us. Our free item, whether we find out, or where we find out if this is going to be a coup, or if it's going to be just like a really minor gain, or if maybe it's not worth anything at all. We could get 4 shitty spacebar items. It does happen from time to time. Taking some damage in the process that makes me scared for this Eternal Heart. If we lose the Eternal Heart, we'll definitely start playing these Demon Judgments and stuff around here. Maybe a Guppy Dream. Oh, I love fighting Blue Mom. Just don't accidentally go down. Book of Belial. That beats... No, it doesn't, because we already have Goat Head. It's close, though. Some people might disagree. Soy Milk Infamy, Virgo Infamy. Soy Milk Infamy, Virgo Infamy, because I don't even see the poop. Do I have PhD? I don't think I have PhD. Then we'll take Virgo. Even though, I mean, Soy Milk wasn't even an option without Libra on the horizon. Virgo gives you the PhD effect. No, Virgo gives you Celtic Cross. Cancer gives you the PhD effect. Either way, I like this permanent Polaroid invincibility here. more... Oh, yeah, we'll take regular stopwatch as well. I know this annoys some people, and justifiably so. But the stopwatch is pretty huge. I guess we're just going to leave. Like, we're pretty much done with this floor. Yeah, sorry, Demon Judgment. It's okay, though. I think that this pretty much guarantees us that the streak will continue. The extra Spirit Hearts help out a lot. And, of course, this is an important floor if we're going to make our Guppy dream come true. But even if it doesn't happen here, it's okay. Curse of the Lost. HP's coming up. Just don't take too many hits, and you'll be able to, you know, keep stacking up 1 extra HP from floor to floor, which might not seem that meaningful right now, but I assure you could be incredibly important if we manage to, oh my god, really? That was fast. Could be incredibly important if we manage to get a Guppy's Paw. So, let's fight Double Gate. This has been showing up, well, I wouldn't say it's been showing up a lot lately, but this is the second time it's shown up in as many runs, which is a little annoying, but we also can't really complain because we got regular stopwatch, which is going to render most of the enemies in the game pretty much on reverse hittable. They're not going to hit me. That's what I'm trying to say. We're going to take our HP upgrade because we don't have permanent Polaroid invincibility, just the effect from Virgo. We get the hairball. That turns us into Guppy. Does it not? We only had 1 Guppy item? Well, in that case, I'm going to take Spirit of the Night to go along with it here. And we'll look for Tinted Rocks very quickly because our HP did get a lot lower there. They aren't there, so we'll just move along. Now, I'm feeling very confident, but it's more like I'm confident in our damage than I'm confident in the run. Our damage is good, but I would, well, yeah, very much love to pick up a little bit more HP, but I think we're still going to be fine. So I'm not going to call it a 1 run yet, but we're probably getting pretty close, especially with Broken Stopwatch. Broken Stopwatch is fairly new to me, so I think I underestimate its power a little bit. Anyway, if you're wondering what the hell I was talking about with like that PhD effect stuff with Virgo, I get Virgo and Cancer confused. Cancer gives you the HP up and you feel protected, which I believe gives you the PhD effect, but it's not the true PhD effect. You don't, you can't identify pills, but don't talk about that. You can't identify pills, but all pills are good. Or at least not bad. It's the same pool that PhD pulls from. Nothing here. So it's interesting. Sure, Abel. I'm willing to sacrifice a Spirit Heart here. To maybe get 2 Spirit Hearts? Just 1? That's alright. We broke it. Oh, never mind. We actually earned 2 extras here, which is amazing. Now, admittedly, we didn't quite get what I was hoping for, which was a Guppy item. That's okay. Secret room will allow us to actually access our boss trap room, which was absolutely not worth our time, but that's okay. Anyway, give up the Guppy dream for now. Are we still good enough to beat this run? I think so, especially if we actually get another key so we can open all 4 items in the chest. And there's a lot of impetus, or a lot of motivation. I keep mixing up those words. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Anyway, we're motivated to win this run, because if we win this run, we get to play as Isaac with continuing the streak. That's all the motivation I need, because that puts us in such a good position for being able to continue our streak, which I don't always have the opportunity to do. It has been a little while since we lost. Can bomb our way into that double key room. I think it's well worth it, because you never know. Could be a bunch of red chests. That would be like our ideal room. I know we're wasting a bomb here. Come on. We, don't need to worry about that too much, considering we have 94 of them left. This is perfect. Ooh, that's not perfect, unfortunately, but we'll still have a chance for a head item in there. It wouldn't be a Guppy head, because we already, you know, possess that. I think we're still better off with Maggie's Faith here. I'm assuming we have some Spirit Hearts still stored up. Come on. Come on. Yes, a Tinted Rock. Smaller rock would be nice. Spirit Hearts would be nice. 1 Spirit Heart is okay. At least it wasn't a golden chest that paid out with like jack shit. That's the only thing I can say. And again, I shouldn't be playing up any false drama or anything like this. We have Broken Stopwatch or regular Stopwatch. We should be in an extremely good position to not lose this run. Stranger things have happened, but like I'm pretty confident that we're in a great spot here. We don't have homing bombs, but, you know, we can kick them in there, and that's pretty much the next best thing. Don't want to deal with the devil right here. It doesn't mean anything for us. We'll just head up to the next floor. Oh my god, I got hit. That's so bad. I was so impatient waiting for those to go away. Our HP looks great, though. I thought it would look a lot worse than this. But of course, you know, on Curse of the Unknown, the tendency is either to overestimate your amount of HP or like, drastically underestimate it. One of the two. There's two kinds of people in the world. People who and people who don't. By definition. Alright, you're gonna be super deceased, which is like it's a level beyond just regular straight up dead. I can see forever is okay. Bad gas is okay. Paralysis is not. 48-hour energy. I'll just use it right now. I think it doesn't really matter that much where we end up using it, so might as well take bad gas with us. There's our secret room. Don't really care about that. Should be able to get the HP still alive here, or keep the HP alive, I should say. There's our second secret room, which makes me feel like we're definitely, you know, conceivably, most likely on the right path to our boss here. Another Eternal. Alright, we might as well take it, just to protect it. Now we can play a Demon Judgment or something like that. Although we wouldn't. We could. Another key. Much appreciated. And indeed, we were going in the right direction. And hey, wouldn't you know it? Wait, we do have homing... No, we don't have homing bombs. Abel kicked that bomb and made it look like a homing bomb. Jeez, that's a hard thing to tease apart there. Anyway, we're at the HP cap. That feels good. And another key. Alright, let's do it. Got in there, got the poison damage done. Not that big of a deal, but sure, possibly helps. Don't want to move too much closer because these bullets will then be in range, but if we just stay right here, there's pretty much nothing Isaac can really do to hurt us. I think it's going to take us a little while to get to the point where he actually fully dies, but whatever. We actually have to be a little bit more careful. We got different things to concern ourselves with here. Do we have a lump of coal? Do our shots get bigger as they travel? It looks like they do. The thing that we have to concern ourselves with is that his shots actually stay in the air way, way longer than normal. So if we're trying to dodge through them, we have to be aware that they don't go away in like a second like they normally do. They go away in like, you know, 3 seconds, which is actually a little problematic. But anyway, our shit is over here. You are straight up dead. This should be a win. Our most important item was definitely the item we started with. If we didn't have Sacred Heart here, this run could have gone completely differently. Goathead helped out a little bit. Not that much, though. Mom's Contact, very good. Chemical Peel's fine. Attack Fly. This is like your, you know, you did good in life. Here's a decent chest for you, you know? It's like when you retire, you get a gold watch. They're not giving you a $45 million severance package, but you got a gold watch. Congrats. You didn't totally fuck it up. Hey, a secret room. So let's not talk about that damage ever again. Attack Fly's helping out, especially when we actually managed to freeze an enemy. Thank God for this money. I don't know what we would do without it. Our Attack Fly is a little larger, thanks to BFF, by the way. What a weird situation where, like, BFF doesn't make your flies bigger, it makes your familiars bigger. But if your familiar is a fly, it makes it bigger. Excuse me? Guys, my brain is not calibrated properly to dealing with regular stopwatch right now. I am getting hit more often than I should be because I'm dodging into bullets that I expect to be off the screen. That's okay. We're still gonna win. Even though we didn't become Guppy. Remember that, we didn't become Guppy on this run. People saying I always become Guppy. We didn't become Guppy here. We nearly became Guppy, but we didn't become Guppy. That early Guppy's head pickup. Very nice as well. Ooh, Dry Baby. You're going to be larger and charger as well. Larger and in chargerer. There you go. At some point in our lives, this room will be over. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Let's pyro the shit out of these guys. Oh, there's 2 Mega Fat. I didn't even see them in there. I was like, these guys are all the same. They are not all the same. I fought this room like 30 times. I should probably know that by this point. They have, like, no range with which to get me. That's okay. Their jump is still quick, in spite of the fact that their speed is, like, god-awful. Please die. Now that there's only one of you. Another key. This is really what I expected to be our devil room. Not devil room, boss room. So I'm a little disappointed by this. But hey, disappointment's a part of life. Half the time you're appointed, half the time you're disappointed. That's okay. Unicorn Stump. I actually prefer Guppy's Head for the extra damage, and we don't have like a Midas Touch or anything like that, or a Poison Touch. So I think it's in our best interest to not take Unicorn Stump, which I think would actually just be not that amazing. So now we enter the, normally I like to try to play up drama a little bit, but our next run as Isaac, it's an enviable situation. It's not an unenviable situation. It's an enviable situation. We are going to be playing as one of the characters in the game who is most likely to win on average for the chance of continuing our streak. Feels good. We were in this position last time we came around the cycle, and we won as Isaac. Not a whole lot of pressure associated with it either. I'm happy to be in that situation again, and this time we've got a pretty good crack at making it happen. This Two of Hearts means that this run is done. There is no stopping us now. We would have to get hit a staggering number of times, which is kind of ridiculous to consider, considering we'll have the occasional Virgo invincibility. I'm not taking Forget Me. I'm sorry, okay? But I'm starting to get a little anxious about keeping the streak going, and we already had those, like, undefined runs to a ridiculous degree earlier today. Well, that might not be today for you guys, but it was today for me. Okay. Finally. Jeez, this floor took us, like, all of, 10 minutes. I don't know if I have it in me to do it again. What are you doing there? What is that shot? You're trying to take a shot at Abel? Tripped me up a little bit there. Alright, we're done. In a good way. Let's get some poison bombs thrown in there. One poison bomb goes off, another poison bomb comes in, one poison bomb goes off, another one comes in. He's going to be immune to the status effects temporarily, but then you can see occasionally the bubbles coming up off him. It's alright. Mostly I'm doing it for the explosive damage, but, the DOT's okay as well. We totally have homing bombs. Don't we? Or is it just that, like, the angle our bombs are coming in at because of the homing, let's just try this. Totally. No question we have homing bombs. I must have picked it up and not noticed. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. We'll be back to play Isaac with our 7 streak. Don't go anywhere. It's getting hot!